Great job today. It's very good to see you as well. We're going to do a quick recap for you, and we're going to introduce the new chord and the new concept, all right? What we did was we explained what our first, third, and our fifth is. So in the key of A, we've got an A, B, C, D, E for all of our first 5 notes. Do, re, mi, fa, so. So if we just wanted do, we got rid of re, and we got mi, we'd have do and mi, 1 and 3, 1, 3. So in the key of C, the tonic is A, the third is C, and the fifth, it's gonna be E, which is our open note. So if we were to take off our third scale degree, our mediant note, we would get an A minor. That works for every chord. So in the key of C, if we were playing at the 3rd fret, getting a C, a G, an E, and a C again, if we drop this E to an E flat by having a bar and moving that, we go from a C major to a C minor. Same thing with a B major to a B minor. D major to a D minor takes the F sharp to an F. So this flat, flat, flat. F major is the one we worked on today. It was a little hard. So here's F major. We got 1st fret, 1st finger, and then 2nd finger on the 2nd fret is going to have our A. And what we need to do is drop this A down to an A flat while still covering the F. So what we learned is you flip your 1st finger down to the A flat, you put your 2nd finger on the F, and then you bring one of your fingers, whether it's the 3rd finger or your pinky, onto the fretboard for the C to spell out what your actual A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. F, A, C needs to have your F, your A, which in this case is an A flat, and then your C, which makes it minor. You intuitively saw that if you play this with your 2nd fingering rather than your 1st fingering, you can move it up and drop your 1st finger down for a F sharp, then a G minor, F sharp minor, G minor, G sharp minor, A minor, so on and so forth. Very intuitive. So what our takeaway today is, even though this chord looks like this backwards triangle, you're going to be playing that chord everywhere. And those are just the backwards triangles. And what we do is we're finding out that G has 1 sharp. That sharp is F sharp. So when we play G, A, B, C, D, E, F, it has to be an F sharp to go that half step leading tone to it. So what we're working on today is seeing what all these tones do. The takeaway from today is keep playing your G and play your G in the 2nd fingering. So the G starts on the D, it has a B as its bookend, and it has a G right here on the 3rd fret. All of these should feel comfortable because they're where your fingers are naturally going to fall doing the Spidey exercises. All right? So our G, when we have this note, if we take this note down to an F sharp and squish it together, it feels all clumped together here and weird. However, if we play the whole thing with our 2nd finger, we don't have to worry about putting a finger on anything pointy. It's already over at flat. So we've got our G major, which is pointy, pointy, pointy. We're going to drop our secondary finger, so our 1st finger is free to hit that F on their next chord. We're going to play all of those to give us our G major 7, because we know to get a G major to get a major any chord, we take our regular chord and drop the tonic a half step. So in C, it drops to a B, because that's the 7th scale degree. In the key of A, we're going to drop our A to an A flat. That's A major 7. In the key of D, we're going to drop our D to a C sharp. That's a D major 7. All right, so on and so forth. So today you learn how to do G major, G major 7, and then put our finger down on the F and then make the bookends again with the B and the D to make a G dominant 7, or just a G7 is what we like to shorten it to. If you were to move that with just a rhythm and have a G, G major 7, G dominant 7, G major 7, or last longer. Remember that 2nd finger. Remember, you can speed this up or slow this down. And here's our rhythm exercise for the day. Ready? Let's play a C and an F, all right? Let's play the F, and let's play our bar chord C. 3rd fret, make your C and your G with the first note, first finger, and then play the A major shape, but scoot it all the way up to the 3rd fret. So C to F, ready? What we're gonna do first is do a palm mute and then a downstroke. Palm mute, downstroke. Practice this slow, then practice it fast. C. Now G. G7. C. C7. F major. C major. B diminished. You'll notice that the B diminished looks exactly like the G7 is because they are. We just call them 2 different names. Since we're playing in the key of C, C has a C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G major as your 5th. So you can't have your 7th as being a G because, as we said, you don't say things twice. You wouldn't have C, D, E, F, G, A, G, C. Doesn't make sense. That G should be a B, so it's C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor, B diminished, C major. And we'll talk about that a little bit more. For you this week, pancake all these. Play the chords you know, try and find some minors from your majors, determining what your 3rd scale degree is. And then if you have a quick second, draw a circle on a piece of paper and try and recall what we did in the circle 5th, starting with the first 2 tones in the sharp, having a C and a G. It's good seeing you, and we'll see you next week to talk about that circle of 5ths, draw it out, and go over the chords we've been working on. And then we'll finish writing our song together. Remember, we kind of had like a G to an A to a C major, back to a G. G major 7, G dominant 7, G major 7, then back, do it all again. G major, B major, C major to G. And then we'll add some rhythm in there. It's really cool seeing you this week. I'll see you next week. Aloha.